everybody, welcome to the vlog. It is Sunday, January 15th. It is just about 7:30 in the morning right now. I am in the John Deere 4760 with the feed wagon on. We are making cattle feed today. You guys have seen this process multiple times over, so I figured I wouldn't show you guys another video in a row. But we got a lot going on today. We got hog chores done this morning. We got some more hogs thinned down. Pretty much what we did was we had a whole bunch of overstock pigs, 1,200 head, go out to another barn last week. And so we had a whole bunch of empty pens that we ended up moving pigs around this morning. We get them refilled. Makes a little bit more space for the pigs in the pens so they can grow into their pens and they're not so crowded once they get bigger. But then we came up here and we are going ahead. We made this cattle feed. We got to go down and get the gluten. And then we got to dump it into the bunks for the calves. You guys have already seen that, so I won't show you guys again. But then after that, I gotta hop in the 7410 and drive the 7410 and drive it all the way back to our house because we are in need of hay, and we got a guy that's getting some hay done for us, and Dad's gonna hook onto the trailer with the pickup, and I'm gonna take the 7410 straight to the house. He's gonna go up and get the hay loaded and bring the hay back. There's Dad with the JCB. He's cutting through the grass. I'll shift up a little bit here so we can get zipping. We got the hay and we got the silage in. We're going down here for the corn and gluten and stuff. So I gotta get this tractor down here. And so I'm running the 4760 and the 7410 in the same day. I think this is the first time in my farming career that I've actually run two tractors in the same day. I know it really means nothing, but usually it's, oh, I'm in this 4760 for a while, and oh, now I'm in the 7410, but today it's both. So we're gonna go for a little tractor ride back to the house in the 7410 today. Figured I'd give you guys a little ride in the 4760 as I always do. But then I'll give you guys an update on Sis, our horse that got injured in the hay ring. I'll give you guys an update on her here when we're on the way back with the 7410. But here are the calves that we're going to be feeding. They look hungry. They look ready to go. So I'm going to pop a big Yui so Dad can see the scale. Hi, calves. They cleaned out their bunk bone dry. They cleaned that out real nice. So I'm gonna pop a U-turn. There's Whiteface, the one I told you guys about in the last video. The one who made a miraculous recovery. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this puppy turned around and parked. And we're gonna get this cattle feed out to the calves. And I'll catch you guys here in just a bit. Dad's dumping off the extra corn. And here's the girl. You guys know this tractor. I was just running this thing and I've run it a million times now. But see, there's our scale at the final weight. She's ready to go. Well, I'm out here checking the cows and calves. Dad told me that no new calves have arrived since my last being here. There's one of the youngest black ones. There's Whiteface. And I was told there were still gonna be 3 calves. But there's clearly a 4th one out here. I think that one's the newest one. He looks dry, but there is definitely a 4th calf. We're up to 4 now. There's one of the black ones. There's a black one. There's another black one nursing off mom. Hey guys, I want to make sure that that looks like a young one. He's a really young one. Look at him. Easy, baby. So there's 4 calves now. It must have got born sometime yesterday because Dad said there were no new calves as of his last check yesterday. So I think we're up to 4 calves. Well, I know we're up to 4 calves because there's 4 out here. Hi guys, hello. So I think that's our youngest one right there. Looks like it might be a bull calf. Very good. I will let Dad know. He is currently mixing. He's letting the feed mix and he's gonna feed the calves. I want to see this one get up. That's the only calf I have not seen get up. Do you have an itch or something, White? You've been rubbing yourself on the edge of that rail. You got bald spots on your butt from you doing that so much. Hey, calf, can you get up, please? Calf, can you get up? I'm gonna make sure this one gets up and I'm gonna let Dad know. You know, I'm starting to think this one might be our newest one. He looks way smaller. Easy, mama. Come on, baby, can you stand up for me? I don't want to get super close because mamas are super territorial. Hey, baby, can you get up, please? Baby. Can you get up? That looks like our oldest, I think. Our oldest bull calf, I think. One of our older ones. I think this one's the youngest. Hey, baby, can you get up? Easy, mamas. Can you get up? He looks dry. Definitely looks dry. Mama's been licking him. Can you get up? Hey. Can you get up? Hey. I'm trying to kind of spook him to kind of stand up. Come on, baby. Stand up. I don't want to touch him because one of the problems with touching calves is you put your scent on the calf and there's a chance the mom will reject it. So I don't want to touch it unless I have to. Come here, baby. Hi. Hi, white face. Hello. There's another calf back there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 babies now. Hey, baby. Hi. That's a good baby. It's all right, mama. I know your mom. Looks like a bull calf too. That looks like a bull calf. Well, I was very much under the impression, Dad even told me there should not be any new ones. But he told me to come out here and check in case there were. And I guess we're up to 4 now. Now we got a 4th calf on the farm. And now I got to check the cows. See if I see any signs of calving. This white face has been laying down. So I just want to check, see if I see any legs coming out, any signs of calving. Doesn't quite look like it. I think she's okay. Hi, baby. It's all right. Go with mom. I think everybody else, I don't see any signs of calving for baby number 5. Are you all right, mama cow? Can you get up, please? Can you get up? I want to see. Maybe you're just tired. You got to heave yourself up, mamas. Maybe she is starting to show a sign of calving or something. I don't know. I'm wanting her to... Well, I don't know. She definitely looks like she's definitely wanting to. I don't know. There you go, mama. Maybe not. You were just kind of getting the energy to get up. That's a girl. No worries. No signs of calving for baby number 5, but I got to let Dad know that we've got baby number 4. Well, the older calves are all fed now, and they're happy. They're good to go. All right, guys, it's now about 10:15. I am in the 7410 now, driving the 7410 now. Headed down the road. I'm headed to the house. We got a long ways to go until we get home. I just left the shop. We got the pickup hooked up to the bale trailer, and Dad is headed up to go get the hay bales, and I'm going to take the tractor straight home so that we have it ready to go, so that it's ready for unloading the bales and getting them where we need them to be. But I figured I told you guys I'd go ahead and give you guys an update on Sis when I got in this tractor. She's doing really well. We had a vet come out on Wednesday of last week and wanted to give her a look. And so she's doing really well. The swelling in her leg has gone down some. It's still there. Don't get me wrong. It's still there, but definitely has gone down. Let me just make sure nobody's coming here. Okay. We're good. But she's doing really well. And sorry guys, I had to get the tractor turned. But she's doing well. She's still got an open wound on her leg from where she's been rubbing. But she's doing well. And we got her, the vet put her on some new medications and stuff, and we got to give her another shot tonight. But we're thinking about putting her out, so that she's definitely using her leg a lot more. And because of that, we want to give her room to actually use her leg and get some walking in, and make sure that that she can use that leg a lot more and help it in the healing process. So what we're thinking about doing is, right now, like I showed you in the video when I described the incident, the hay ring that has hay in it is currently in our round pen. And the round pen is opened up so that the horses can eat. What we're thinking about doing is when we get these bales home, we're going to put a couple bales in the lot outside of the round pen and put rings around them so the horses can eat off of them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave the bale that's in the round pen, but we're going to take the ring off and we're going to lock Sis in the round pen. So that one, she has a whole lot more room to run around and get used to, using her leg and get that all physical therapied up, if you will. And also, so that she's still isolated from the horses, she's locked in the round pen where the ground is level in there and everything else. So she's outside, but she's still isolated until she's fully healed and she has room to run around. That's what we're thinking about doing, but she's doing really well. She's doing great. But I figured I'd give you guys that update. But we're just trucking right along in the 7410 here. I got a long way to go. Long way to go yet. But that's alright. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get this tractor on home. And wait for Dad. I don't know how long I'll have to wait, considering I can only go 20 miles an hour. It'll take me at least about an hour to get home. So I would hope that Dad and I show up. Me and Dad are kind of planning on us showing up at the same time. Him with the bales and me with the tractor. So we'll have to see. So I'm going to go ahead and get this tractor on home. And I'll catch you guys here in just a little bit. Look at her. She's so happy to be outside. And she's using her leg. She jumped into her hay pile. There was a big spout. Look, she's about to do it again. She's so excited. She is so excited to be outside. She literally football tackled that pile of hay. It still had a spout in it from where the center of the bale was. She just straight up tackled it. She is so happy to be outside. She's recovered enough that she can go outside, still be segregated off on level ground from the other horses, but she can be outside. We're going to put her back in tonight because we're expecting some rain. So we're going to put her back in tonight. Who is that, Tinker? Who is that? But I'm mucking out the heaviest of the stuff in her stall here and cleaning it out, and she can be outside. Woo! She is so happy. And that makes me happy, seeing her using her leg and trotting around and being happy like that. That's a good sign. That's awesome. But we got the hay all situated, and she's in her stall, in her bigger stall now, I guess, in the round pen there. Look at her. Hi, sissy. She's so excited. She's still got some open wounds on her front left leg there where she got injured, but we spray Vetericyn on it and we keep it nice and clean, so she'll be okay. The vet wanted to leave it open so the air could get to it, and it'll heal with time. But she's just so happy. She's so excited. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this stall cleaned out and spread some more bedding, and we'll go from there. Look at her, just exploring around. Just snorting away. She's a happy horse right now. So yep, we're gonna go ahead and keep on trucking here. Alright guys, I am back in the 7410, and we are headed back to the shop. I got her stall all cleaned out, I got her water refilled and got her out, got it out to her so she has water as well. Dad's going around me. Cheater! You're cheating! Sadie's just out the window, just enjoying herself. Cheater! But he's headed back too with the bale trailer. We got the bales unloaded, and we got the 2 bales out for the other horses, the other 5, and then we got the hay ring off of the 1 bale that's in Sis's round pen. Got it all ready, got the panels shut, grabbed Sis on the halter, took her out, put her out there, and oh my gosh, she is a happy horse. That's awesome. I was so scared for her when she originally got hurt and we had her stalled up. We had no idea what was going to happen. I was pretty sure her leg wasn't broken, so I was sure she'd come out of it, but part of me wasn't too for sure. And then once the vet came out and just gave us a good second opinion, gave us a good med plan and everything like that, and we started noticing that the swelling was going down, and she was putting more weight on it, and she was bending it, she wasn't swinging it like she used to, and all this. It was way better. My hopes went way up. I didn't have any doubt, but I was just so unsure. But now she's out in the round pen, at least for the day. We're gonna put her in tonight because it's supposed to rain overnight, so we're gonna put her in where she can have some shelter in the stall. I put some fresh bedding down in there for her for when we put her in. But this is a very big step forward in her recovery. So I figured I'd show you guys that and give you guys a very good update on her. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this tractor back to the shop, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, it's been just a little bit, not very long. I'm still trucking along here in the 7410. But I figured I'd go ahead and tell you guys, I think I said in the last clip I didn't know what was going to happen next. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be doing anything else today. I doubt we will. We'll probably get this home, back to the shop here, and then we'll come back home ourselves, probably. Unless something comes up, but I doubt it. But tomorrow, the only thing I know for sure that we're doing is hog chores, like always, checking cows, like always, and the vet is coming back out for another herd check on the pigs. She was out here last week and did a check, and we did some pulling and some moving around and all this, and now that we've sent a whole bunch of overstocks out and thinned some pigs down, the vet wants to check them again and just make sure they're doing all right. I don't know when she's coming. All I know is that she's coming sometime tomorrow. But after that, I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if there's loads of feed to haul. I thought I heard there was only 1 load, so Ray will probably take care of that. I don't know if we still gotta haul some more corn to the elevator like we did in the last video. I don't know. God, I love crossing the interstate with the tractor. It's so nice. It's kind of cool. It's like, whoa, this is the interstate and I'm in a tractor. How's that working out? Gotta love Iowa. But when I got home, I had to take my big coat off and just switch it out for my hoodie. It was hot. It was hot in this tractor, and it was warming up pretty good outside. Ever since, even with just this on, I was starting to sweat here in the tractor, so I shut the heater off and I had this window open for a little while, letting some cold air in to cool it down in here. But I'm not sure what else is going to go on today, if anything. And I don't know if much is gonna happen tomorrow, but who knows? So I'm just gonna get this back to the shop and we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. It is now the 16th. It's about 7:45 in the morning. We're here at the cow lot. I'm checking on the cows and calves. All the cows look good, and all 4 calves now look amazing. They're all up and moving. There's 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 are up against the building there. I think this is the youngest here. Hi, baby. Are you coming to say hello? Hi. Are you coming to say hi? This is not planned at all. Hi, calf. I don't want to touch you because I don't want my scent on you. But that was so stinking cute. The calf just came up and said hi to me. I think that's our youngest calf. I think that's baby number 4. Going back to mom. You're all right, mom. I didn't touch your baby. You're all right. I don't see any other new calves. There's Whiteface nursing off mom there. There's our youngest nursing off mom. So I got 1, 2 nursing, and the other 2 are around this other cow. That was so stinking cute. The youngest one just coming up and saying hi. There's the oldest bull calf, and then Whiteface is just around the corner. How are you guys doing? Everybody looks good. Happy, happy cows. Very good. No newborns on the ground that aren't getting up. No nothing like that we need to worry about, which is very good. Very good signs. But all 4 calves that we know we have are here. Hi, Whiteface. Hi, Whiteface. And I don't see any new calves. I don't see any cows. Okay, the oldest is nursing, so everybody's nursing. That's good. I don't see any signs of calving from any of the other cows. So I think they're good to go. All right, guys, Dad's taking off in the 7410 there. I ran that tractor yesterday, earlier in this video. And now I am in the pickup, and I'm hooked on to the bale trailer. I'll show you as I make my left hand, or my right hand turn here. Can't really see it because of the dog, but I'm pulling the bale trailer behind me. And pretty much what we're doing is we are headed back down to the cow farm where we just were, checking on the calves. And we're gonna be loading up 4 bales of hay on this thing. And then what we're gonna do after that is, because the vet's gonna be here at the hog barn at about 9:30-ish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna load these 4 bales on this trailer. And then we're gonna convoy tractor and trailer full of hay straight over to the hog barn. And we'll get changed back in and get ready for the vet to show up. And once the vet is gone and we've got our stuff done and we're showered out and we're gonna get going, what we're gonna do with this hay is we're gonna take it down to the steers and heifers down at Agnews and feed them, because they're about out of hay down there. So we're gonna give these 4 bales to those cows, and then we're gonna convoy all this stuff back up. So we're at least gonna go ahead and get it loaded. We don't have time to get it all the way down there. It's a ways to get down there with the tractor and down to Agnews. So we're gonna go ahead and just get it loaded and then head straight over to the hog barn, wait for the vet, get all that stuff done with her at the hog barn, and then we'll head down and unload the hay and bring everything back. But yep, all the calves looked great. Everybody was good to go. Gotta make a wide turn. Everybody was good. The calves got fed again, and then I think when we come back, we're gonna hop in the feed wagon, the 4760, and mix another batch of feed so that it's ready to go for tomorrow. But other than that, kind of just normal chore stuff going on, nothing extravagant. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing over, and we're gonna get it loaded, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, we're back at the cow farm now. Here's the cows and calves, but you can't really see the calves. There's Dad up there with the 7410. We've got 2 bales out of 4 loaded on the hay trailer here. We're just gonna load two more right here, and then it'll be good to go. It's already 8:30, so then we'll just convoy over to the hog barn. We don't have time to get this down to Agnews and get it unloaded and get back. So unless he wants to go ahead and mix feed while we're here, I don't know. He said it was gonna wait till after we were done with unloading this stuff, but we'll have to see. Ruby, Hey, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ruby? Huh? You're a good girl. Stay down. We got muddy feet today. It's gonna be like 50 some degrees today, and it rained overnight, so it's all wet and muddy and sloppy. Like a very spring day. Mother Nature is teasing us with spring, and I don't like it, because then they're calling for a snowstorm later this week. Something about 6 to 8 inches of snow. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't seen an official accumulation that's going to come in, but I had heard 6 to 8 inches, and I'm not liking this. This whole winter has been, oh, it's going to be really, really cold. We're going to get a whole bunch of snow, and we had that blizzard at one point. It's going to be really, really cold, and then, ooh, it's going to be in the 40s. And today, it's going to be in the 50s. And after that blizzard, 2 days in a row, it was in the 60s. Mother Nature has just been teasing us all winter long, up and down and up and down. The second I put my big coat away, I need to pull it back out again. So I always have this hoodie out and I have my big coat out. If it's really cold, I wear both. If it's not super cold, I wear this. If it's if it's in the 30s, I just wear the heavy coat. It's like, make up your mind. If you're gonna be cold, get down there, stay cold, and then come up and stay up. Let's get the cold over with. Let's get the snow and ice over with. Let's just get it done. I don't like this up and down stuff. I'm not a fan of wintertime. I'm not. I'm a summer guy myself. There's a lot of things that go down in the summer. But one of the cats is cruising around the bale trailer here. Hi, kitty. You know, there's a lot of things that happen in the summertime, like rodeos and fairs and stuff like that, and we're racing at that time, and so there's a lot that goes down in the summer. Whiteface is running around on the snowbank over there. Look at him. Well, now he's just standing up there. There he goes. Woo! That's a good attitude to see from the young calves. Them moving around, running around, having fun. Oh, now the bull calf is involved. Here's another baby. They're so cute. Dad just dropped bale number 3. He's gonna go up and get the last one that we need for the steers and heifers, and he'll just put it right next to that back bale there. So yeah, the calves are just out running around, having a good time, which, like I said, is a very good attitude to have. Something that we like to see in the calves. If they're super lazy and lethargic, obviously that means they're not feeling good. We need to get them some meds. We need to get them to the shop maybe, especially if they're newborns. If it's super cold out, there have been quite a few times where we have to take a calf. This pickup has hauled quite a few newborn calves in the pickup, not in the bed, in the cab. Dad has had quite a few young calves in this pickup, hauling them out of the lot and up to the shop and putting them in the calf warmer and warming them up. If we have a calf that's froze down or is super cold or something like that, starting to get early signs of hypothermia or something like that. That's why when we see a new calf, we like to make sure that they're up and moving and that they're dry. Because if they're wet from still being born, if they're wet from being born and mom hasn't dried them off, or they're just because they just got born and they're still wet and it's super cold out, that's a bad mix. So we always got to make sure that the calves are dry, the calves are up, the calves are nursing, showing very good behaviors that show that they are doing very well on their own and they don't need our intervention to make sure that they can get started on the right track. And so far, all 4 calves that we have had on the farm so far this year have shown that. We haven't had any losses yet. I'm saying yet because it's very possible it can happen. It has happened before. We've lost calves. I can't think of a farmer or rancher out there that hasn't lost a calf. You know, there's always a calf that doesn't make it. And so far it's been very good that the calves have been starting out really great, getting up and moving and nursing off mom and running around playing and all this stuff. That's very good behavior to see. And, you know, a couple of them are up there nursing right now. So it's very good behavior. So far so good with calving season. But we're going to get loaded with this last bale of hay, and then we're going to keep on trucking. Well, we had a change of plans. We're at the hog barn, but as soon as I got in and was ready to get going, I guess the vet texted Dad and said she's going to be a little bit later. So we're going to go ahead and head down to Agnews and get these cows fed with hay. So he's got me in the tractor now, so he can park the trailer the way he wants to unload it when we get down there. So I'm in the 7410 again today. Then I think I'm gonna be back in the 4760 today too. A lot of tractor driving in this video. But yeah, I had just gotten in. I hadn't put my coveralls on yet, but I had changed out of my street clothes. I was just about to grab my coveralls, and Dad came in and told me that the vet texted him that she was going to be here a little later, about 10:45ish. So we're going to go ahead and just book it down to Agnews and get these cows hayed up. Dad got the window sprayed so that I've got so we can see a little bit better. Pick it up, see if I throw any mud. I'm throwing up some mud, so I won't push my gas pedal. I'll just go about 19. But we're booking her in the 7410 again today. Got my Gatorade with me, so we're good to go. It's gonna take us quite a while to get down there, so we're just gonna book it on down there as fast as I can anyway. Dad's gonna get down there and park the trailer the way he wants. I'm behind him a little ways with the tractor. I can only go 20. I'm actually only going about 19 because I'm throwing a little bit of mud on the window, so I don't want to go blind. But back in the tractor once again. We're actually using it for farm work this time instead of for our home farm. For the horses, we're using it for the cows. Trucking in the tractor once again. We're trucking right along. I love driving tractors, can you tell? I just get a hoot out of it. For the longest time, I rode in tractors, and I never knew how to drive one, but I really wanted to learn. And the day that I learned how, I've now driven 3 different tractors: the 4760, the 7410, and the 8270. So I've driven quite a few different kinds of tractors, different varieties, different transmission styles, all that stuff. So I love it. I love it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this tractor down to Agnews, guys. It's going to be quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and get it down there, and I'll catch you guys here in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, it is now 9:48. I'm here at Agnews. I'm checking the water here in the lot. It looks picture perfect. The cows must be over the hill. They're out of sight. But I got the 7410 down here from the hog barn, and Dad was sitting here waiting for me with the pickup and the bales, and he took over, unloaded the hay bales. I took his knife and I would cut the netting off of the hay bales as he was pulling them off the trailer. And after I got the netting cut off, he would drive them up the lane and put them here in the hay wagon. So all 4 bales are here. They are good to go, opened up. They really needed it, that's for sure. They had it all chewed down. But the water's good. They got hay. I had to take a bucket here of corn screens and dump it into the lot back there. And I'm just gonna check the hydrant real quick, make sure they're not rubbing on it, make sure that it's not leaking. Looks good from here anyway. Doesn't look like they've caused any problems with it up there. It's up there. But this is agnews, where all the wild ones are. Our steers and heifers, they must be over the hill there somewheres. This field is pretty vast, so when it comes to herding them, it's going to be hard, one, because they're wild, and two, because of how far they can go. But they got hay, I got their corn screens dumped, their water's good. So now, Dad already took off with the pickup and the hay trailer. He's headed back to the hog barn so that he can beat the vet there. And down there be the 7410. I'm gonna hop back in the tractor and take it back. God, this hill's so muddy. There would be the beauty. The 7410 is awaiting our arrival. It's ready to go back to the hog barn so we can get it on back and we can meet up with the vet. Oh, headed north now. I'm back in the tractor now, and I just left. But history lesson, this cornfield right here, this is the cornfield, or just the crop field, called Agnews. We got the cows just south here at Agnews, but this is the part of Agnews that we farm. And this field here is the very first field that we harvested this year. Go back to the first day of harvest 2022 video. We're in this field. We're up on top of that hill in the tractor. When I look down and there's a good view of my dad's semi, that's the field right there. That's the field Agnews. And then just south is the cow pasture portion. But now we're headed back. I got the empty bucket here that had the corn screens in it. And I'm headed back up north to the hog barn. It's gonna take me a little while to get there, but Dad was in the pickup, so he'll be able to get back and get changed in and get there before the vet does, so that he can greet her and get started. And then when I get there with the tractor, I will get changed in and help out. I'm sure we'll probably be pulling some more fallback pigs, some ones that the vet thinks that we need to move as well. And she's just gonna do another look. Now that we've thinned down and sent 1,200 head of overstocks out, she's gonna look again, see how they're doing now that there's more room to breathe. And actually I found out that on the 26th, so about exactly 10 days from now actually, we've got 800 head more overstock pigs going out. So we got even more overstocks, so that'll be 2,000 right there, right on the nose. 1,200 the other day and 800, yep, that's 12,000. That's 2,000 that will be gone. That'll make plenty of room for everybody. But I'm sure it'll be all good things from the vet today. Just a quick little look, pulling some ones that we think need pulled, giving some vaccines, stuff like that. Nothing that we don't normally do. But the vet's just gonna give her opinion and let us know what she thinks we need to do to help them out. And if anything, she might just say, keep doing what you're doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the long trek back up north. I'm not gonna film any driving footage back because I filmed quite a bit going down. And it's just the same thing, just going backwards. But we're just trucking right along, headed down the road, our maximum 20 mile an hour. We're zipping right along, and we'll get back and meet up with Dad and the vet at the hog barn, and we'll see what happens after that. I know I told you I wasn't going to do any driving footage, but when I was on the way down here, I forgot to film around in this area. When you get into this area, it's really cool because that right there, that's a house with a shop built into it. It's a shop and a house together. But right here, as you're driving down at the in the bottom here, in this timber, it's just kind of a cool view. In the winter, it's not as cool because the leaves are not on the trees. I was gonna film it on the way down, but I crossed over and I came through it, and I thought, shoot, I should have put that in for the time lapse. But I thought, you know what? I'll show you guys in real time. So we just go around this bend here. And then we'll come down onto this bridge and we'll cross this creek, and that's where the cool view is. I'll speed the tractor up here to top speed so we can get down there as fast as humanly possible. We got the narrow bridge sign, and they're not kidding. This bridge is narrow. With this tractor, it's not a big deal, but when we got the combines on this bridge, it's tight. We put the combines on this bridge, I mean, it holds it and it's fine, but it's tight. You gotta hold her steady, but you'll get her through. But you're right down here in this timber. And then just up over that hill over there is another field that we farm. We call it the 80. I assume because it's a 80-acre patch. But see, the creek runs right along here. You cross here, and look at the creek down there. Isn't that just nice? Isn't that just cool? I'm a sucker for nature. I love the way it looks. And especially living in Iowa where it's all fields and open land and cattle pastures, which I like that too, but when you get a chance to see something cool like a timber like that, or when I went to Niagara Falls with my aunt in May last year, you know, going to see different things, it just blows my mind. I love it. Nice change of scenery. But I still got a ways to go yet until I get back to the hog barn. I just thought I'd show you guys that timber. Way up that next hill up there, there's another field we farm called the 80. We also hunt that field, doing coyote hunting and stuff. But I just figured I'd show you guys that timber because I think it looked cool. So I'm gonna get this thing back to the hog barn and we will go from there. Oh, hog barn, we're back in our main territory. The hog barn is right there, so we are here, and we beat the vet back. Good. Alright guys, it is now about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We are home now. We're home now. Pretty much what happened was I didn't even change in when I got to the hog barn. Dad just told me to come into the office and just chill out in the office. He pretty much said that it was going to be kind of just, they weren't going to be very long doing what they needed to do, just doing the herd check. So, of course, it might have been an hour, and they were done. And the vet was done, and she left. And so I went out and I started the tractor, and I started the pickup. And we took them back over to the cow farm, dropped the trailer, and we just grabbed something to eat in town real quick for lunch. And then we went and went back to the cow farm, and Ray had shown up with his semi by that point. So he went down with us and helped. He ran the 4760, and Dad used the 7410 because it was muddy. We had a huge thunderstorm come through. There was actually a tornado that actually hit, and it was nuts. It's January, and we're having tornadoes. But that was definitely something. And we had a huge thunderstorm, thunder, lightning, pouring rain like it was the middle of June. But then it calmed down and it got sunny again. And we went out and got the cattle feed mixed up. So it's at least mixed, ready to dump tomorrow. And we laid out some bedding. We broke up a cornstalk bale and broke up some bedding for the cows and calves in the north lot there. All 4 calves were still jumping around, kicking around, doing all this fun stuff, doing all that good behavior that I talked about earlier. And they were good to go. Pretty much after that, we came back, and that was it. We dropped the trailer where it's supposed to be by the shop and parked the tractor, and we just chilled out for about 5 minutes, and then we came home. And as soon as I came home, I got Sis chored, got her hay refilled. We left her in the stall today. We put her in last night because the rain was coming in last night. So we put her in, and with the rain coming on and off today, We just left her in her stall today. But she's doing great. She's still, she's still got a little ways to go with recovery, but she's doing really well. So I got her chored, and now I'm inside, and I'm just chilling out now. We got a football game tonight. Dallas Cowboys are playing, so I'll be probably tuning into that game and checking that out. Hoping for a Cowboys win, but who knows? But then it's off to bed and back to work tomorrow. So I hope you guys did enjoy this weekend. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button on this video. Spread the word of the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.